Starting at the point, 6'1", number 11, Kyrie Irving.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You look at Dallas, they're currently in 4th place, a solid spot to be in late in the year.
Checking out Dallas, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, this is kind of where we expected them to be. They're a very good team, maybe even great, but they are still one level below the very top.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Damian Lillard out there with Knipple. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Mobley. And it's Edey in at the 5, down low. And for the Raptors, we've got Amen Thompson. Trey Murphy out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. And it's Irving in at the point. And as the regular season winds down, some teams must be concerned about their seeding grid.
Yeah, B.A. For teams still on the bubble, just getting into the postseason is the concern. For the top teams, seedings are huge. They want as many home games as possible.
Here's Jackson. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Who was stolen by Lillard. Over Irving. And Lillard gets it to go.
He's known for the long ball, but Lillard every bit as effective in the mid-range.
Thompson outside. Here he goes. Oh, my goodness!
Just throw it up.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Lillard outside. Pass to Mobley. Back to Lillard. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Irving. Here's Okongwu. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Jackson, the screen. Inside. Shot clock at 6. Edey with a steal. To the right side. Here's Knipple, guarded by Okongwu. Poked loose. Stolen by Jackson. Out to the right wing. From the corner. Drained it for 2 points.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And Dallas with possession. Last time they met was in Dallas.
And they want to avoid getting in foul trouble again. That's what really hurt them against this team last time.
Well, their starters have to avoid foul trouble. That's the main reason they lost. They have to be smarter.
And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Toronto. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
When you turn great defense into easy offense, you are going to put yourself in a great position.
And now the Raptors on the break. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
We talk about Isaac's reach often, and they're using it to send the shot back.
Pass to Edey. Here's Knipple. 6 to shoot. Down low. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Jackson. They've got numbers. Irving finds Jackson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And now a look at the teams who excelled at rebounding over the last month. In third, Dallas.
And last month, this team was active on the glass, really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Knipple, to the paint. Here's Isaac. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Murphy.
And good effort from Isaac inside the paint, just refusing to back off and getting fouled.
Well, Tim, you hear about the move to positionless basketball. The Raptors are well equipped.
Yeah, they are loaded with athletic wings and interchangeable pieces, which gives them a high level of versatility.
Second free throw, no good. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Here's Irving. Good work defensively by Lillard.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Knipple. Out left to the wing. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Irving for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That is just automatic. Irving is into his motion the second he has the basketball.
Mobley, a screen on Irving to the inside. Lillard passes to Mobley. Lillard looking around. Over Irving. The shot by Lillard, no good. Toronto leading by 3. Okongwu, the pass to Jackson, and the layup is good.
I just love the ball.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Mavericks. Mobley, a screen on Irving. And Mobley throws it down.
Just keeping the game simple. Lillard's patience and acute understanding of pick and rolls comes in handy.
Picked up by Okongwu. Irving up top, defended by Lillard. And the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 5 now.
Wow, what focus on that finish from Irving. He is so good at maneuvering through contact.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Line for the Mavericks. Damian Lillard. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Lillard.
Yeah, I think something that doesn't get appreciated enough is Lillard's patience. But he's not one to rush things or look for easy outs. He knows it takes hard work to succeed.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Now here's Thompson. 17 points for him last game against Minnesota.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
It's his first trip to the line.
For 2. Thompson.
And he drops the first. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Greg?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11", and the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ. Yeah, Mobley better get used to getting to the line, especially with his style of play.
And he's good on the second. Toronto leading by 3. Toronto passing it around. Here's Jackson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is happy about that.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson. And he can't hit the second.
And missed free throws have been a problem for them early.
Mavericks trailed by 4. Lillard outside. Edey with a screen on Irving. For 3, here's Lillard. That one doesn't drop.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Pass to Thompson. Outside Irving. 3-pointer. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Irving's got 8 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
So Jason Kidd decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Christie's checked in for Toronto. Dort, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Substitution on the court.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Max Christie. That's his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
Edey with the ball. No made baskets yet. To the left wing. Pass to Mobley. Dort outside. And here's Isaac. Back to Dort. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Mobley.
And how about the defense from Jackson Jr.? Doing just about whatever he can to make shooters uncomfortable.
Now Lillard. Over Irving.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Now here's Lillard. He's coming off a 25-point game against Boston. Pass to Isaac. Dort outside to the middle. Here's Mobley. Another shot. And it's finished off by Edey as he lays it in.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Irving against Lillard. And the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 10.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Lillard outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Thompson outside. Pass to Okongwu. Now Irving lets it go from deep. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. Edey up top, defended by Christie. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Now here's Irving. He had 40 points in the win against Minnesota. Pass to Thompson. Hey, expanding his range. Mavericks with the rebound. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor, or you're going to struggle big time.
Well, when you shoot that poorly from deep, the odds of winning get really slim in a hurry.
Edey, that's good.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's see the stat sheet here for Damian Lillard.
During these last 10 games, he's been a menace on the defensive end. Poking balls loose, jumping passing lanes. He's been all over the place and piling up the steals as a result.
And there's a minute 45 left now in the first quarter. Nembhard outside. It's blocked. Pass to Collier. Outside for Green. Launches a three. It's not going to go for him.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Back to Nembhard. Toronto passing it around. Christie passes to Hauser. Clock at 4. Here's Nembhard. They can't stop the run with that one. And it's Green with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. Now here's Zubac. Not a lot of room. Dort right side. Hauser outside. Pass to Nembhard. Nice shot from the wing. And the Raptors lead by 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Collier. No points so far. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Knipple from the arc. Counted from distance. It's all knotted up. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Raptors. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
They've disrupted the offensive flow, and they are making things miserable for any ball handler.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Draymond Green, Luguentz Dort out there with Collier. Then it's Knipple, and it's Zubac in at the center position, locking down the middle. Here's Collier. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And a quick look at how the Toronto Raptors schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll start out on the road to play the Rockets in Houston. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Looking at this stretch, they should have little issues beating most of their opponents. They just need to keep the intensity up and avoid playing down to their competition.
Now here's Nembhard. Hauser outside. Back to Nembhard. And there's a pick. Pass to Hauser. Fires the three. Drills it from deep. And the Raptors lead by 3.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Dort outside. Here's Collier. He's guarded by Nembhard. Outside, Green. There's the three. Green able to hit from 3.
Yeah, and you can see the competitive fire right there by Draymond Green. He wanted to come right back at him with a 3 of his own.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And so it's Dallas with it. Toronto making their last shot. Here's Green. Green gets up and powers it down.
Okay, Draymond showing you he can still get up. Do not sleep on Draymond's hops.
On the wing, Hauser. Christie with a screen on Dort. The three. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Legs talking about Trey Murphy. Just how good can he become?
Well, his improvement has really been something to watch, B.A. He's a talented scorer and shooter who also does a great job moving the ball. And the scary thing is he has more room to improve.
Now here's Nembhard. Down low. It's stolen by Green. Here's Collier. He's guarded by Nembhard. Outside, Green. Off the mark there with a three. Toronto leading by 3. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Jackson, he's checked in for Toronto. Irving comes in for Nembhard. And Dallas with a change here too. Lillard's checked in. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Now here's Green. 5 points in the game. It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Kniffel. Fires for 3. Again, the miss by Dallas. Toronto has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. And it's Irving off the drive. Count it. Good. That's 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie still getting to the rim at will, even after more than a decade in this league.
Irving against Lillard. Can they get it? And it falls all over the rim and in. Lillard's got 12 points in the game.
Anytime you get an easy shot in this league, your confidence level goes up. That's exactly what happened there.
Inside, here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Often you see Kyrie creating for himself, but he can also make room for others with his play calls.
Mavericks trailed by 8. Lillard left side, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month. Toronto in second.
And over the last month, they've been incredibly efficient from the field. That means they're getting guys shots in their sweet spots.
First free throw is good. Okongwu's checked in for Toronto. Thompson comes in for Christie. Dallas also making some changes. Edey's checked in for Zubac. Mobley comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Isaac in for Dort. And he makes it.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Lillard. 14 points for him. Pass to Kniffel. Stolen by Jackson. Thompson finds Okongwu. Now here's Jackson. Jackson drawing the double team. Clock at 6. Irving, the pass to Jackson. And here's Thompson for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Edey's got 8 rebounds in the game. And here's Isaac. Pass to Kniffel. And here's Mobley. Isaac outside. And here's Edey, guarded by Okongwu. Lets it go. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
Mobley against Jackson. Back to Mobley. Six on the shot clock. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Mobley's got his third basket on the night right there.
Inside Mobley is set up for success. His size and reach means the rim is right there for him.
And Trey Murphy gets a three.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Dallas. 11-point game. Lets it fly. The wide open shot is on the money. Lillard's got 16 points now.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Oh, deflected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. And the Raptors making a change here. Christie's checked in. Dort, he's checked in for Dallas. Now here's Okongwu. 13 points in the win against Minnesota.
And you throw in a huge night defensively. He was intimidating, blocking shot after shot.
Now here's Dort. 9-point game. For three, here's Lillard. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
He's picking up right where he left off from beyond the arc this quarter.
Irving, the pass to Okongwu. Back to Irving. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Toronto leading by 9. Okongwu, the pass to Irving. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Edey's got 9 rebounds now. Dallas has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. And now the Raptors on the break. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Yeah, good hands from Jaren Jackson Jr., showing why he's considered an incredible defender.
Lillard outside. The three. That one's off for him. 6 for 11 now. Toronto's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Jackson outside. Christie against Isaac. And there's Christie. That one's good on the assist from Jackson.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Lillard finds Isaac. Dort for 3. Mobley. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Thompson. Got it. Good job in the low post. And it's 7 points for Amen Thompson.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Now here's Dort. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Lillard. They need this. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Irving. Now here's Jackson, covered by Mobley. Here's Okongwu, and it's blocked by Edey. On the wing, Isaac. Here's Dort. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The rebound by Jackson.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
On the wing, Thompson. Dort defending. There's Jackson with the 3. Mavericks trail by 15. Dort, the pass to Lillard. Now here's Isaac. Here's Mobley. Dallas, no good that time either. Toronto has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Jackson. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now here's Dort. Yet to see a basket. 5 on the clock. Pass to Lillard. Over Irving. Lillard can't get it to go. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here comes Toronto on the push. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be Evan Mobley. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Hauser, he's checked in for Christie. Irving against Lillard. To end the drought. And he can't get that one.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors leading by 17 at the end of the period. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And that game against the Hawks, they don't want to say it, but they are very confident coming into this one. And who can blame them?
They played some good ball this season. Their opponent.
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Dallas Mavericks.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe 2 of me.
Now that is a scary sight. 2 of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the 3rd quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, the key is to be in an attack mindset but still play under control. When you do that, good things tend to happen.
Here's Thompson. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Trey Murphy out there with Jackson. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. Then it's Thompson. And it's Irving in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Mavericks trailed by 17. Here's Knipple. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Pass to Mobley. Shoots over Jackson. Mobley, no good. Toronto's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Kicks it out to Jackson. Lillard against Irving to the paint. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Here's Knipple. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Lillard fires away from way outside. Three-pointer, no good. Raptors lead by 19. To the inside. And he drops it in from the low post. 12 points for him.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Now here's Lillard. 19 points in the game. Beatty with a screen on Irving. Down low. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
Now here's Irving. 15 points in the game. Mobley grabs the board.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over him.
Here's Knipple, defended by Thompson. Pass to Mobley. Out to Lillard. Fires the three. Pure from three-point range. Lillard's got 22.
Yeah, classic dish from the big man to the outside. Mobley saw his team had an opening on the arc.
And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Irving, the pass to Jackson. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Damian Lillard.
And he's been on a roll during these last few months. Getting better in terms of scoring the ball and proving to be a key part of this team as we move farther along in the season.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Knipple, defended by Thompson. 5 to shoot. Shot from the wing. Okongwu with the rebound. Toronto leading by 16. A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Knipple is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knipple is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the three-point basket by Toronto. Mobley against Jackson. Pass to Edey. Back to Mobley. And here's Knipple from the arc. Fires in the triple. Knipple's gotten his second bucket on the night.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, so what's the difference between the diehard fans and the casuals? Well, Kevin Durant said some fans get programmed to just think about free agency and drama, and they only care about the finals and players' legacies. But he's hoping the fans lock in on the game itself, not just the storylines. Guys?
It's a good point. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Raptors.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his third foul so far.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Now Lillard. He's got 22. to the paint. Here's Isaac, and the dunk by Isaac.
Assist by
And in that two-man action there, Isaac's someone you need to track. I mean, he is really dangerous after rolling off the pick.
There's Jackson with the three, and the rebound goes to Dallas. Isaac's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Lillard, and Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Raptors lead by 19. Okongwu finds Irving. Oh, rejected by Lillard. Here's Mobley. Scores after the quick crossover. 11 points for Evan Mobley.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Irving against Lillard. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Well, great to see Kyrie Irving back on the court and producing, Tim.
Yeah, with that ACL tear coming late in the season, it really set him back. The game is just better with Kyrie in action, making highlights on a nightly basis.
Now here's Lillard. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game.
Yeah, talk about a catch radius. I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
Here's Irving. 21 points in the game.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Pass to Knipple. Unloads. Mobley, no good. Raptors lead by 20. The three from Thompson, and count it. Now 5 for 7.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Now here's Lillard. 22 points for him. Goes up on the wing, and that one drops for him. Lillard's got 24.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Here's Jackson. 9 points in the game. Missed it. 4 for 8 in the contest. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
And love the aggressiveness from Mobley, commanding the defense's attention there.
Christie's checked in for Toronto. There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big three, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
With the step back.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. Okongwu, the pass to Jackson. Mobley with the block.
Mobley said nope, entry denied.
Dort outside, from deep, and the three-pointer goes. Dort's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Thompson outside, and here's Okongwu for 3. The basket's good, off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one. Dort outside, from outside the arc, nails it from 3. Dort's got 6.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Jackson for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Raptors lead by 14. Thompson passes to Jackson. And these are the teams that have been threats from beyond the arc since the All-Star break. The Raptors 4th.
As the season has gone on, the ball has gone in more and more. You like the trend. They're in a terrific rhythm offensively.
So for Dallas, Draymond Green comes in for Mobley. And it's Collier in for Lillard. Dort, a screen on Nembhard. Inside. And Dort with the bucket on the assist from Collier. Collier's got 3 assists now in this one. Toronto has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Nembhard outside. Jackson the screen to the middle. And stolen by Green. In transition, here they come. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Raptors.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
Kennard, he's checked in for Jackson.
Number 4, Luke Kennard.
Toronto leading by 13. Nembhard outside. Outside Christie. Pass to Hauser. Back to Christie. 4 on the clock. Sweet little floater. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Here's Collier. No points yet. Dort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And what focus from Dort inside. Even while being fouled, he still puts a shot in the air.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
The Raptors making a switch here. Hawkins is checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. McNeely's checked in for Okogie. And Dort hits them both.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
Here's Hawkins. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Collier. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the Mavericks.
One shot.
Collier. Shooting 1.
Five ticks left in the third. Nembhard for 3. And that's not going to go. And so it's Toronto, ending the quarter up 10. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. And don't go far. We'll be right back. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
We're not talking to each other. Offensively or defensively, let's talk.
And Jason Kidd citing one of the things that can happen over the course of an evening, a breakdown in communication.
The problem is, even in a league of superstars, this is ultimately a team game. You have to work together to succeed.
Here's Collier. Taking a look at the Mavericks. We've got Ivica Zubac, Luguentz Dort out there with Collier. Then it's Green, and it's Knippel in at the small forward position. He buries it from 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Lets a floater go. Legs talking about Trey Murphy. Just how good can he become?
Well, his improvement has really been something to watch, B.A. He's a talented scorer and shooter who also does a great job moving the ball. And the scary thing is he has more room to improve.
And so he hits both. Well, Tim, you hear about the move to positionless basketball. The Raptors are well equipped.
Yeah, they are loaded with athletic wings and interchangeable pieces, which gives them a high level of versatility.
Here's Zubac. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto?
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Now here's Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Dort. Out of bounds. The Raptors will take it.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
The Raptors shooting it well at 59%. Outside Christie. Nembhard left side. Tipped. Here's Knippel, defended by Christie. And that one drops for him.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Lets it go from 14. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Green. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Here's Nembhard. After the basket by Dallas. That shot off the mark. Here's Collier. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Toronto. And Dallas with a change here too. Lillard's checked in for Dort. It might not always show up on the stat sheet, but Lou Dort is one of the most feared defenders around, Legs.
Well, he's built like a middle linebacker, and he brings a high level of physicality. B.A., there's a reason he's earned the nickname the Torture Chamber.
Dort, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Lillard against Irving. Zubac with the steal. Now here's Lillard, guarded closely. Clock at 6. Fade away. That shot, no good. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Irving. To end the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 19.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
And Lillard gets it to go.
They're really working the paint now.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Toronto. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. And that one's good.
Yeah, he is lighting it up tonight. Irving showing us a little bit of everything.
Here's Lillard. Inside, Dame gets it to go.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
To take the lead. The shot off that time.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Here's Irving. And he makes it on the layup. Irving's got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, when we talk about guards, Kyrie is one of the best at scoring inside. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close. His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Zubac. They set a pick. Now Dort to take the lead. Connects from downtown. So Dort's got 13 in the second half.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Dort outside. Lillard against Irving. Fades away, and again it's Dallas.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Lillard against Irving. There's the drive over Lillard. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
Lillard against Irving. Well, great to see Kyrie Irving back on the court and producing, Tim.
Yeah, with that ACL tear coming late in the season, it really set him back. The game is just better with Kyrie in action, making highlights on a nightly basis.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Back to Dort. Pass to Lillard. Over Irving. Thompson pulls it in. For Toronto, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. To the middle. Okongwu. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists now in the game. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Lillard outside. 3-pointer off the mark.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Jackson outside. That 3's off the mark.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Pass to Dort. Edey inside. Defended by Thompson. They get it back. And the dunk by Edey. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Irving against Lillard. Sinks that one from the post. Irving's got 31.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Lillard looking around. Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Earlier they held a 23-point lead.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
And that one's good. Irving.
He shot 5 of 6 in a close fourth quarter, giving this team a huge boost when they need him most.
Lillard against Irving. Screen by Edey. For 3, here's Lillard. Doesn't go for him. Raptors lead by 3.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
That free throw, no good. And the Mavericks making a change here. Isaac's checked in.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one.
Yeah, he missed one, but overall improved their situation. They'll take it.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Knipples checked in for Isaac. Irving against Lillard. Good for 2.
It's Dame time. Whenever this team needs a big shot, he knows how to get one.
Jackson outside. Now Irving fires the 3. Oh, it's off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Lillard. Look at Lillard making it look easy.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Irving against Lillard. And Edey with a block. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Well, he is just so crafty and so unpredictable. Hard to fault the defense right there for fouling Irving.
And he makes the first.
He's still one of the best guards in this league today. Irving's decisiveness and confidence, 2 of his greatest strengths.
Isaac, he's checked in for Dallas.
In this situation, this is exactly who you want at the line.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Dallas. They trail by 1. Oh, the shake. Irving against Isaac. Shot clock at 5. Outside Lillard. And a Okongwu with the block. Now Irving. Here's Thompson. Okongwu inside. Defended by Lillard. Now Jackson. Irving. Oh, he misses the deep 3.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
And what can't this guy do? Mobley with a massive bucket.
Irving against Lillard. Puts it up from 12. Cleared away by Dort. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Lillard fires! Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Knipples checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Irving. Now Okongwu.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Lillard with the ball. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Shoots a 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Here's Toronto with the ball.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Well, they're in a tough spot now. They need points and stops.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And Dallas making a change here. Isaac's checked in.
Substitution. Number 16,
Here's Lillard. Getting crafty.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a lead.
Damian Lillard. 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. What's the best strategy for him?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
Kyrie can't get the three. And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Dame, you routinely make shots that most players would not even attempt. What enables you to have that kind of confidence?
Sometimes in the summer, I work on the...
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.